The city of Dallas agreed on a settlement with a former Dallas police officer who was wrongfully arrested for 2 murders. The settlement happened last month, according to Bryan Riser's attorney. In March of 2021, Riser was arrested for a double murder that happened in 2017. A month later, he was released with charges dropped. Fox 4's David Santandri spoke with a member of Riser's legal team. He's live in Dallas. David.
Well, the former officer will receive 3 years of back pay as part of his settlement, but his attorney tells me that he's more concerned about just making sure his name stays cleared. A former Dallas police officer who was fired after being arrested on 2 capital murder charges that were dropped, has now reached a settlement with the city of Dallas.
There wasn't any evidence, any credible evidence that connected him to this crime.
Toby Shook is one of the attorneys representing former officer Bryan Riser.
I've never seen a case like this.
In 2021, Riser was accused of hiring hitmen to kill Albert Douglas and Lisa Sands in 2017, after one of the men who committed the crimes implicated Riser. But an examination hearing exposed mistakes and discrepancies in the police affidavit written by Detective Esteban Montenegro. One major discrepancy: the detective swore that cell phone records placed Riser at one of the murder scenes. The detective later admitted that was an error.
Bryan Riser was in jail for 5 weeks on 2 capital murder charges. After that 3-hour hearing, the judge found there was no probable cause, but he was already fired.
Riser's attorneys say he has now reached a settlement with the city, providing him 3 years of back pay. He was also reinstated to the department, but resigned. Riser, in a Facebook post Wednesday, wore a shirt reading, "Checkmate."
But you'll always have that stain.
Shook points out that Riser's name will always be connected to these murders because of the internet. Riser has a pending civil lawsuit against Detective Montenegro, who still works for Dallas PD. Last year, a grand jury chose to not indict Montenegro on tampering and perjury charges.
It's a big hurdle. It's a very big hurdle for Bryan Riser.
I reached out to City of Dallas earlier today to see if it would comment on the settlement, but it chose not to.